In a noisy city where everyone seemed to be racing against time, there lived a young boy named Ryan who worked as a helper in a small, crowded restaurant near a busy bus stop, waking up every morning before sunrise, tying his worn shoes, and walking miles to reach work, his hands rough from washing dishes, cleaning tables, and carrying heavy trays. Yet his eyes still carried a quiet hope that refused to fade. Most customers barely noticed him, some spoke harshly, and a few treated him as if he didn't exist. But Ryan never allowed bitterness to grow in his heart. Instead he chose kindness in the smallest ways, offering warm smiles, saying thank you even when no one responded, and helping elderly customers find a seat when the restaurant was full. One rainy evening when business was slow and the streets outside were flooded, an old homeless man stood at the door, soaked and shivering. Many customers complained and asked the owner to send him away. Afraid he would scare others, Ryan noticed the fear in the old man's eyes, and without thinking twice, he quietly brought him a plate of hot food and a glass of water, risking a scolding. But the restaurant owner saw this act and said nothing. The old man ate slowly, tears mixing with rain on his face, and before leaving, he whispered a blessing Ryan would never forget. Days passed and life continued with the same struggles, long hours, low pay, and tired nights. Yet Ryan's kindness never weakened. One afternoon a well-dressed man entered the restaurant, observing everything quietly, watching how Ryan treated customers, how he cleaned tables without complaint, and how he gently helped a child who had spilled food. After finishing his meal, the man asked Ryan about his life, and with humility Ryan shared his story, his dreams of helping his family and becoming something more despite his circumstances. The man smiled and left. Weeks later, the restaurant owner called Ryan aside, handing him a letter. Confused and nervous, Ryan opened it to find an offer for a full scholarship to a hospitality training program along with a part-time paid position at a large hotel, sponsored by the same man who had visited that day. The owner revealed that the man was a successful hotel manager who believed that skills could be taught, but kindness could not. Ryan's eyes filled with tears as he realized that his small, unnoticed acts had been quietly shaping his destiny. Standing outside the restaurant that evening, watching the sun set over the busy street, Ryan understood a powerful truth. Success does not always begin with talent, money, or connections. Sometimes it begins with choosing kindness when life gives you every reason to be cold. And as he walked forward toward a new future, he promised himself that no matter how far he went, he would never forget the boy who washed dishes with tired hands but carried a heart strong enough to change his life, reminding us all that kindness is never wasted, and even in the darkest struggles, it has the power to open doors we never imagined possible.